Hello and welcome to my YouTube video for tonight. My name is Jackie and I'm a UK Stampin' Up demonstrator if you haven't visited me before. Today I thought I would show you this card which is made using Above the Clouds stamp set. I have used this on one of my previous videos. I've only just got it and I seem to be using it quite a lot at the moment. So that is the lovely set that we're using today. I'm also going to be using the Stamparatus. If you haven't heard about the Stamparatus, it is a stamping platform by Stampin' Up. You can get it. It's in the annual catalogue, and it is brilliant for if you want to do repeat stamping, or if you have a lot of stamping to do and people with dexterity problems that find normal blocks a bit of a problem. So let's just see what you get in the kit. So you get two magnets. I can only find one at the moment because I was using this yesterday to make the card, and I've wrapped it up in duct tape. That's because the magnets are very strong, and if you do happen to get them together they could shatter and splinter. But also because they're so strong, this just helps you maneuver the magnet on and off your projects. As you can see, I've used frozen duct tape. Some people have used washi tape, but I found that wasn't strong enough. So if you can just find some duct tape from any DIY store. Okay, you also get instructions on how to use the Stamparatus and a contents list. That's in a variety of languages. You get two stamping plates. Because you've got two stamping plates, that means that you've got 4 sides to use, so that's quite good. But you can also purchase some more of those. They do them in a pack of 2. You can also get more magnets if you lose any of your magnets. You also get a foam stamping mat. This is to put under when you're using the photopolymer stamps, because they need a little bit more platform for the plates to meet your card. Obviously with your red rubber stamps, which are the cling stamps, you wouldn't need that because it's already got that foam incorporated in it. Okay, and then there's the platform, and it's all gridded up for you. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to bring across an additional item that you can get, another accessory. This is a foam mat, the same as the one that you get with it, but it's got a grid sheet on it. And you can also get perfect size grid sheet to go in as well. Now I've already mounted my stamps on the plate. So I'm just going to put those in. Okay. The cardstock that you're going to be needing is, I've got Balmy Blue base card. Then I've got Whisper White scrap paper, Poppy Parade scrap, and I'm going to do a layer this time, which is 14.8 by 5.5 centimetres, and then a piece of Whisper White, which is 14.4 by 5 centimetres. Right, okay. Take that off. So I'm just going to bring in our Whisper White. I'm going to buff that right up at the top, but I'm going to leave a bit of a gap because, as you can see, I wanted one of the stamps to go half off. Then you need your magnet. Then with the Memento Black ink, I'm just going to ink up the detailed stamps. So on one side I'm going to have the detailed stamps, and then you just move the plate along to stamp again. inking up. And then going across one. So this is absolutely brilliant. You can go across or you can go downwards with this technique. Okay. So there's our balloons all done there. Now I just want to line up the these solid stamps so you can see what I'm doing. Change that round, haven't I? So you can see through and you can manoeuvre. So that should be okay there. Okay, then I'm just bringing in my ink pads, which is Poppy Parade, Bermuda Bay, Gorgeous Grape, and I've also got Balmy Blue, but we don't need the Balmy Blue at the moment. So I'm just going to open up the ink pads here. Okay. And then I've got sponge daubers for the Bermuda Bay, the Poppy Parade and Gorgeous Grape. And then you just decide which ink you'd like. So I'm going to go first with the Poppy Parade. Then I'm going to go in with the Gorgeous Grape and then Bermuda Bay. And I'm just tapping that ink on the stamp. And then you just repeat. And there you go, we have all our balloons coloured. Okay, what I did do on my previous card, I did just go in with a black marker and then I just coloured in the basket. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You can have all these colours, all the balloons the same colour if you wish, and you can use your pens but not your blend pens, which are alcohol. Okay, so then just using the Balmy Blue, I have actually put the clouds onto a onto another block. I don't think that's on there quite right. Okay, and these are brilliant because you can fit these round the balloons how you want. Okay. And using the Stamparatus with your other blocks is really good as well. See, now I've turned the stamp upside down so I can just go into those other little bits of white. Okay. Then I can turn the stamp round again if I wanted to, just to fill in that gap there. Okay. And then lastly, on this piece of paper, we're just going to put on some birds. So you can put those wherever you wish, just randomly. Okay. Fab. So I don't need the black anymore. So this is where we need to bring in our piece of scrap. So first of all, I need to find my magnet, and then I'm going to stamp. Oh, I do need my black because I've got to stamp the balloon. So I'm just going to stamp the balloon here. A good tip is to have a stamp case. I'll bring that over underneath your plates, your plate, so that that you're inking up on a level surface, and then just going down like so. Then I'm turning the plate over because I've got my solid stamp on the other side. I'm just going to put that there so I don't mark my stamp case, and I'm going to do that in Poppy Parade. And then again stamping down. Okay, you can go back in if you wish, if you find that you've missed a bit with the ink. Just be careful to make sure that you haven't moved your paper in the meantime. But I'll leave that like that. So I'm going to move that out of the way, and then I'm going to, oh, that's the wrong card. I'm going to bring back our detailed stamp, ink that up in black onto the Poppy Parade. Okay, so I'll move this out the way now. Out those plates out the way because we don't need those plates anymore. But I'm going to keep the Stamparatus platform for stamping. Okay, so what we need to do is bring in our punch. You might need to trim the cards down a bit. Just get my paper snips. And then just line your punch up. Okay. And you need to keep your balloon and your basket. Okay. And then with the Whisper White, again, just trim that card down. Keep your excess card because you can use that for greetings. And just line that up. And then punch. And again, keeping your basket and your balloon. Okay, just move those out the way. So then I'm going to come in with the two small baskets and the basic black. Actually, we don't need the white one. We just need the red one. So I'm just going to use the detailed stamp to stamp the basket. There you go. And then with my paper snips, I'm going to get the poppy card, and then I'm just going to cut round this layer here, just following in the ink. Okay, you'll be left with two pieces, the top and the bottom of the balloon, and then you've got the basket. Then just get in some multi-purpose glue. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to that, and then I'm just going to stick that on top of my stamped image. Oops. And the same with little bit too much glue there. You only need a little bit. And that just goes like that. So I'm just going to leave that to one side to dry. Right, I have just cleaned my stamps with my balloon stamps with a chamois, and I am now going to stamp with the Balmy Blue. And you need to just stamp your balloon wherever you wish. So that gives you quite a nice decorative background. Then taking my Whisper White card, I am then going to glue that to the Poppy Parade. Just a little bit of dab of glue, you don't need a lot at all. And that goes down like that. So you just need to move it so that you've just got a small border. Okay, and then that can be glued to your card. Like so. Then you need some stamping dimensions. I've got the mini ones here. And then I'm just going to use my pickup tool. What did I do with that? Oh. Just to get the dimensions off. And then I'm bringing my balloon back in to put the dimensionals on. Okay. And those backings just come off. And then you just put your balloon wherever you wish it to go. And then you need a small one for the basket. Which can go there. And then I'm just going to decide what greeting to have. We rise by lifting others, I think I'll have that one. Okay, and then I'm just going to put that on one of the blocks. And I'm going to stamp that in the Memento Black. That's hiding under the Poppy Parade. There you go, just ink that up. Make sure I've got it up the right way. And then just stamping down. Then lastly, I have used some baker's twine and I have made a bow. And just using my pickup tool and the glue dots, I'm just going to put the glue dot there, and then my bow can go there, and then you can sort of fiddle about with it. I think I might just trim that a bit. there you go, and there's your finished card. I'll just bring in the other one. So I used Pool Party on the previous one, and Old Olive and Real Red, but they both look good in the different colours. Okay, so they're the cards. Just a few other things with regards to the Stamparatus. We also have a nice bag that you can put everything in, and in here I've got some blocks so that if I just do need some blocks rather than using the plates, I can. And you've got pockets to put your all your plates and everything in there. Right, okay, I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial for tonight, and I look forward to seeing you soon. If you are interested in placing an order with the products I've used today, or would like a catalogue, then please do contact me on the link below and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you, bye.